SD Confessions.
Woohoo!
She keeps smiling at me, Lamar.
My Kind Media presents SD Confessions. Let's do this. All right, what was our
It
conversation?
was something about marriages. It was, I know one of them I came up with was,
Yeah, but what was the conversation we had?
was it about, is it okay for marriages to have friends?
Oh, let's do that one. Okay. Oh, you leave that on. On here. Oh,
It's up there.
okay. All right. So,
It's up there, Brian. This is Black Widow.
and baby, welcome to this edition of SD Confessions, Season 1,
A rebirth. Bring it back.
I'm loving it. He's like finishing my sentences already again. So the topic today is going to be, can you have male or female friends while you're married? Can you have opposite sex friends in a marriage and still have a good, fruitful, loyal marriage? So that meaning, can he have female friends? Can I have male friends? And if we're still married, can we have a loyal relationship with that? Is that doable?
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? So this is a topic we know you think about, but don't ever really speak about, because that's what we do. So I think, because I'm always the first one, I can never give him time to talk.
Okay. Go ahead.
So what I think it's possible for women and men in a marriage to have opposite sex friends, although there are boundaries.
Okay. What are those boundaries?
What do you think, though?
Well, I think that, well, first of all, her and I were in a situation like that, and there was issues with a certain female that was a friend of mine, and she would always call at after hours, after 6 o'clock, or anytime she wanted to.
Or like at 11:30 at night, or 12, or even later. Yeah.
So then I went into the call and talked about whatever.
For
which is
hours.
right. And I blame that on me because, first of all, those hours is when you really should be with your family, your wife, husband, whatever. And there's no more business. Most business hours stop at 5 or 6 o'clock, and it's pretty much family time after that. I allowed that. So I didn't set the boundaries now. It was up to me to speak to that friend of mine and tell her, listen, you can't call my house at this time because it's me and my wife's time, and you gotta respect that because you have to. So I feel that the only way for that to work is if it's up to the other, her or myself, to set the boundaries with our friends so they won't violate ours.
Right. And it goes both ways. So your male friends can do the same thing. So my female friends could do the same thing, call late into the night, and I'm going to take it because I want to chit chat or gossip or whatever. And if I don't speak to my friend for a while, then those conversations tend to linger. But if you're doing that past a certain time, it's impeding on what you're trying to grow with your partner that is living in your home. And our friends, when it just so happens when they have partners, aren't calling so much to impede on our time,
Interesting. Very interesting.
right? But yet when they're single and you're married, they want to call instead of saying, hey, is this a good time to talk or whatever? Can we do this? It's like, well, no, my husband just got home. Can we check? Is it important? Is it something that are you going to commit suicide over? Do I need to coach you out of something? I'd be like, hey, babe, I got to go talk to Patty about something. She's having a hard time. It may take a little bit long time. Are you good with that? That's communication.
Yeah.
right? That's communication, because he knows that I'm on a phone with somebody who's having a difficult time, and that he's going to be like, yeah, take care of your friend. We'll and then after the call, I'm assuming he's going to say, so how's Patty? What's happening with her? Is everything okay? Whatever. The same way with him, when he takes calls, he should say, hey, this is a business thing. We're going to be talking for whatever. And I would be like, does it have to happen now? I was hoping maybe we can watch this show together, or we can do something for ourselves, some alone time. Does it have to happen right now? Can it wait till tomorrow? No, it has to happen right now. Okay, fine, that day. But that conversation doesn't always happen that way.
No.
And that makes it harder for people to have opposite sex friends, and then are you emotionally cheating on your wife with those friends? Like if they're opposite sex. So we were talking earlier about the fact that sometimes having male friends, regardless of your relationship or not, can be challenging, because are you in the friend zone or are you in an emotional zone? There are some emotional zone people who are your friends, but if you give into those emotions, then it can make things complicated. Now, if I have some friends, I personally have friends that I know are emotionally attached to me. If I gave into that and be like, they want to give me a kiss, so I'll be like, okay, you can kiss me on my cheek, whatever. But then one day I turn my face and I kiss him on the lips. I already know that that's going to be a problem, because that friend now has gotten the okay that I'm feeling into his emotions. Like, oh, she's into me now. Finally, she's giving in. I've been friends with this person for 8 years, but now finally, she's no husband, no boyfriend. We're just out kicking it. And we're having a good time. And, I know how that person feels, but I'm not feeling that way. So therefore I control my feelings as opposed to that person. So that's what makes it challenging having male friends, is if you tap into it. Now, if you have a, say, female friend, and you're tapping into, oh, I miss you. I could be an ex-love. I miss you.
Yeah, right.
I love you. I miss the way things were. So, and you're still married.
That's cheating. It is.
Emotional cheating.
That is so cheating.
But it makes it harder to have a relationship with that person as a friend, because you've opened your heart to them. And that makes it challenging. Not that, in case your marriage doesn't work out, you have a second.
That shouldn't be the case.
It shouldn't be. But then it eliminates using any other websites or stuff like that.
Wow.
It's a different topic.
Very, very different. But okay.
So what do you think?
I feel that you have to, how to put it, you have to respect, and you have to respect their boundaries. That's what I mean. So there can be cases where, say, your wife has male friends, like she said, that are really pushing each of her. It's up to her to respect their boundaries and tell those guys, hey, this isn't cool for you to try to kiss me on my lips. I'm married, blah, blah, blah. I have a strong relationship with my husband. He's okay with hanging out with you, but he wouldn't be okay with it if he knew you were doing it.
Right.
So you have to respect our marriage.
Yes.
And so it goes both ways. They like if I was out and, and mine like, oh, mom, blah, blah, give me a hug, whatever. And you gotta be careful of that. So that's another thing. Sometimes when your wife is hugging another male, you gotta be careful with that. It should be what she should hug him. All open one breast, he's doing all that.
It should be like a.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Like that. Because when you do that, you're feeling everything, and that guy, that male friend of yours is always going to want that hug from your wife.
It's true.
He's going to get some breastises.
If your wife has breastises.
Yeah. If she does, then he's gonna always want to hug her all the time. So you gotta respect those boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries are important, especially when you're married and you want to solidify that there's no deviant of the loyalty in your marriage. You know, because once you I think it's perfectly fine for men to have female friends. I am perfectly fine with it as long as they realize that I am the one who is his wife. I am the one who is the queen of the house, and I get that respect. So that's respecting phone calls. That's like, you know, maybe even just calling my phone. Hey, can I talk to my husband? Can I talk to your husband about something? Sure, yeah, here you go. You know, that's true 100% respect, because that way there's not this like fishiness behind it. That's what destroys a lot of relationships. It just really destroys relationships. Same thing here. Like, I should just, instead of when somebody asks me for my number, give my husband's number. It's like, okay, here's my number. They call. It's like, who's this? This is Ricky's husband. And so, here, you want to talk to her? You know, that kind of thing. So that's aha moment. Like both. It's like, you want my phone number? Here's my phone number. Give him my husband's. If you want to get to me, you have to call him.
And that's how it should be always. So
Then they're not interested anymore.
of course but it should be the same thing for him.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, I've been in situations before where I'm with my wife at a bar, and the bartender will buy me a drink. She can't buy me a drink. That's my wife over there. And you have to hold up to it.
Right.
Let them know that.
Yeah. So I think it's okay for husbands and wives to have opposite sex friends. A lot of times you do have those friends that you work with anyways, so they do. But there will be boundaries, and there's times like I have a profession where I need to be called 24/7. It's funny, sometimes I tell my students, call me in the middle of the night so I can tell my husband it's a student. No, just in case I do want to deviate. No, I'm just kidding. But but you know, it's understood that, you know, hey, I'm on call tonight. I might be getting a phone call. You know, I don't want to wake him up. He'll know that that's the case. But I think, you know, as long as the communication channels are open, then it is a better outcome for both when it comes to the unity of your marriage with opposite sex. I think it's great. I don't have a problem with it. If they got to go out and go have a party, whatever, with whomever, or they're going to go have a meeting with something because I got to do something else, that's perfect. As many times I've sent him out to do things that require the opposite sex, and I didn't worry about it because I usually heard about what was happening, or I would get a phone call during the time or whatever. To, you know, there was never ever a question because they already just knew who I was, so it was never a question. But I think it's okay as long as the boundaries are there. So what do you guys think? Is it okay for your husbands? I mean, we should not be, what's the word? Like controlling. It shouldn't be controlling the fact. I mean, when I say, you know, give your husband's phone number, I mean, that's just about, not because they're controlling you, it's because it's my choice, because that's showing loyalty to my husband and vice versa.
It's a respect thing too.
Right.
And then it will help your relationship stronger, because then, you know, your husband will be like, wow, give my number instead.
Yeah.
So, and then he's gonna say, they call her on that number, he's going to give it to his wife.
If it's a reason to be like that. Like, if it's a reason. So I had currently my male friends, I would definitely give his number to, or my husband's number to that person, so that they would get a hold of me through that way, as opposed to calling my phone, vice versa. That way, if it's already established friend, they would know these are the boundaries. This is who you need to talk to. Not that he's controlling me. It wouldn't be that, because that would never happen. But some people think that way. They think that if I do that, oh, that's just a sign of control. But it depends on how you guys as a couple set those boundaries for yourself. It just goes like with swinging. Like, you can have a swinging relationship in a marriage, but there's boundaries. All right, we'll talk about it next show.
maybe when next time. But thanks for
Tuning in.
Thanks for subscribing. And please do like and subscribe.
And click the bell because we're going to be having a lot more content.
Yes, we are.
We are going to be hitting the streets. We have a lot of livestock that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some footage of our dailies.
Yeah, like her daily with her horse today.
Oh, it was fun.
We're going to see some of that footage because we did film today at her ranch, and she was riding her horse.
Yeah.
She was also letting her horse go with another horse and see how it reacted. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, right on. Well, thank you guys for chiming in. We're back. For real. For the 5th time, we're back.
It's been 5 times.
I think so.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we do. I have a whole new channel to upload.
Oh, you got to get there. All right. Peace out. We love you. Bye.